The 48 Laws of Power Law. 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Who is more dangerous? An enemy who openly disagrees with you? Or a friend who secretly envies you? Most people would immediately choose the enemy. But history has taught us a different lesson. The second law of power states, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. At first glance, this law sounds cold and even harsh. After all, aren't friends supposed to be the people we trust the most? Not always. One of the greatest misconceptions in life is believing that friendship automatically equals loyalty. The truth is that friends are human beings, and human beings experience emotions. Sometimes those emotions include jealousy. Sometimes they include competition. Sometimes they include resentment. And often, these feelings grow strongest when they come from people closest to us. Think about it. A stranger may admire your success, but a friend who has known you for years may secretly struggle to understand why you're advancing while they remain in the same position. Your promotion reminds them of their stagnation. Your new business reminds them of opportunities they never pursued. Your achievements become a mirror reflecting their own disappointments. This doesn't mean all friends are bad. Far from it. True friends are priceless. But this law teaches us not to trust blindly simply because someone carries the title of friend. Trust should always be based on character, not familiarity. Now let's look at the second part of the law. Learn how to use enemies. This doesn't mean turning enemies into weapons. It means understanding that former enemies can sometimes become more loyal than friends. Why? Because they have something to prove. A former rival who earns your trust often works harder to maintain it. They appreciate the opportunity because they know what it means to be on the other side. History provides countless examples of kings, generals, and business leaders who promoted former opponents into positions of responsibility. Surprisingly, many of these former enemies became some of their most loyal supporters. They were grateful for the second chance. Meanwhile, trusted friends occasionally became the source of betrayal. The deeper lesson is simple. Judge people based on actions, not labels. A friend is not trustworthy simply because they are your friend. An enemy is not untrustworthy simply because they once opposed you. Watch what people do. Observe how they behave when you succeed. Pay attention to how they act when you fail. Notice whether they celebrate your victories or quietly diminish them. Character reveals itself over time. Actions tell the truth that words often hide. In business, in leadership, and in life, emotional decisions can be costly. Many people hire friends who are unqualified. Many people enter partnerships based on friendship rather than competence. Many people ignore warning signs because they don't want to believe someone close to them could disappoint them. And later, they pay the price. Power comes from seeing people clearly, not through emotion, not through assumptions, but through observation. The strongest leaders understand that loyalty must be earned continuously. They don't hand out trust freely. They build it gradually. They verify it through experience. And they understand that today's enemy may become tomorrow's ally. So what is the lesson from law number 2? Value your friends. Respect your friends. But never stop evaluating character. Trust actions over words. Trust consistency over promises. And remember this, the title someone holds in your life means very little. What matters is who they prove themselves to be when circumstances become difficult. Because in the end, true loyalty is not declared. It is demonstrated every single day.